guys, happy 2021. I'll be doing a voiceover today, so I hope you enjoy. Let's look through some of my favorite pieces from 2020. First, let's view my sketchbooks. I drew these flowers earlier this year and I love the pastel colors and all the little details. This next piece was my own take on a drawing I saw on Instagram. My favorite part would have to be this lady's curly hair. I drew this piece a while ago as well, and now that I look back at it, I love the vibrant colors of the sunset. This is one of my more recent pieces that you can actually find on my Instagram at Shania Sketches. The link will also be in the description below. Now, let's move on to the second sketchbook. I did this little doodle for Inktober, and first of all, I love the vibrant primary colors, and I also really like the geometric aspects in the face. This next drawing is a piece I did when I was practicing realism, and I gotta say, the eyes are my favorite part. The next few pieces are a bit more experimental. I recently got Copic markers and I had a lot of fun drawing these abstract humans. I think what I like most about these is that they're frowning and they have sad eyes, but the colors are rather vibrant and I think that adds a pretty cool contrast. These next two doodles are a bit more structured and chic compared to the last few ones, but these were also done with Copics and I was going for a more modern vibe. I drew this in the summer when the BLM protests were happening, and I thought it was really important to capture these bold protesters in a drawing. This is one of my most favorite watercolor pieces I've ever done, and I think the vibrant colors of these flower petals really stand out. This piece was done with gouache, and I think my favorite parts of these drawings are definitely the color palette and the arrangements of these flowers. If you notice, this is actually an ink version of the lady I showed earlier. You guys probably noticed this drawing from the last video, but what can I say, I really love how detailed this piece is. And now, onto some digital art. I love the primary colors, and I love how the subject looks realistic, and on top of that, I really like the contrast between the subject and the background. The background was really hard to draw, but it came out good, and I also love how the details turned out, especially on the couch and on the pants. My first colored digital art piece, and I do think the details could be more refined, but the shading on the clothes are pretty good. I love how much this drawing looks like Lynn, and also on this piece I did the shading with squiggly lines, so it was a really fun and experimental piece to work on. I also love the contrast between the subject herself and the extra details. I love the lighting on his hair, and I also think the shading on the clothes came out great, but the skin could be better. I think it looks kind of plain and one tone. This is my first OC, or original character, and I love how the shading came out. And the details on the eyes are also great. And another thing I really like is how experimental and fun the pink colored skin is. Thank you so much for watching and have a great 2021.